Hey guys, Puppet Kicker here. Just gonna be a quick little update, show you what I got going on. As you all know, well, we're going to talk about the steering and other stuff. But first, I want to say thanks to SulphurCityDesign.com. He's got stickers over there for me. We are still going to revamp it, but also you can go check out Doc Sprocket's stickers over there. He's got some. But let's get back to thanking my Lord for all the views and being able to do this, and thank all my new subscribers. Alright guys, in the last video I showed you that I had to redo the steering once again. In order to get your Ackerman on this steering setup like this that's going up front, roughly what you want to do is I'm going to have to move these. You want these, the arms that go for your tie rod ends, you want them as close to the tire, I guess, as you can. And that'll help you get a pretty good Ackerman. I've also got some sheet metal to box in there around the seat, and I'll give you some pointers if you don't know how to do this kind of stuff. What you'll do is you'll get it straight down, say right there. Then you'll start tack welding it. You just barely put a few tacks, along, and then as you come around your edge, around the corner, you'll push it up into the corner and tack weld it, and just keep on walking all the way around with it, and that's how you get that stay up in there. Alright guys, I've got the Backsplash, I'm going to call it. I've got it tacked in. I'm going to show you a little secret, a little tip, if you don't already know this. As you can tell, it's some really thin metal. It's 24 gauge. I mean, it's absolutely really thin. And you can see I've got it tack welded, and there are a few spots that I burnt through because it's really thin. I've got my welder set down as low as it will go. But the tip I'm going to show you, when you're welding this stuff, if you'll take like a big hammer or something like that, put on the other side of your weld where you're going to weld at, and then spot weld up against that, it don't burn through nearly as easy because it's trying to heat up both pieces of metal before it burns through. It will burn through, but it don't burn through nearly as easy. But I've got that tacked in there, and what I'll do is I'll trim all that off around there, and I'll go ahead and fill in the weld and grind it down, kind of make it look somewhat, decent. But I'll take another piece of that and I'll lay it underneath of this right here. I'll lay it on the bottom right there, and then I'll tack weld all the way around it too, and then I'll trim around it when I get done. And then I'll drill me a couple of holes right there to help, anchor it down. That, my friend, is how I'm going to do it. Other people may do it different, but that's the way I'm going to do it. Well, I got to go for now. Got a customer here. Alright guys, there you go. Still got to tack weld the bottom end. But I'll make this piece lap over the top of this and then weld it. But that's what it's going to look like for the most part. I kind of like it. And then I'll give me some kind of cushion or something and put down in the bottom of it. But tell me what y'all think. Alright guys, I guess we're going to go ahead and continue working on this thing. It's a different day, so I'm just going to tack all this stuff on one video. Going to take a little break from that body stuff right there for the seat. I ordered some 4x4 hubs last night from BMI Carts, so we're going to try to work on the steering. I've got them new rods on there. I forgot to tell you, I did order some new rods, but I've got some new ones on there just sitting there. I'm going to take them off and I'm going to try a couple different things. But we're also going to, these are some golf cart rims, and I've checked the bolt pattern, and they are 4-on-4 bolt pattern. So I'm going to clean these up. We're going to spray paint them with some chrome paint, and we're going to use those tires right there on there. So let me get these all cleaned up, sanded down, and paint them. But that's a before, image of them, what they look like now. Then we'll get a image of them after we get done. Hey y'all, Puppet Kicker here. We're gonna give a shout out to my brother-in-law Charlie here. He don't watch no more of my videos, man, because I ain't gave him no shout out. I'm sorry, dog. Now he'll watch them. Check that out. Got some artificial chromage going on right there. Some serious artificial chromage. Yeah, poor man's chrome. That's what I'm talking about. If y'all want to know what kind of chrome that I use, I'm going to put a few more coats on these too. But that's what I used. Rust-Oleum. Metallic finished. And it's 7718 chrome. Yeah! Got to get the chrome package installed. Of course, I don't think it'll stay like that. I think it'll end up fading on me, but for now, until I can get me some rims, that'll work. Like I say, them tires right there will be going on there, so they'll be stretched out a little bit wider than what them were. If you can see how these are kind of balloon shaped out a little bit, these right here go just a little bit wider because these rims are wider also. But yeah, alright, here's the other underside of this. Got me a different pulley a while ago, so yeah. Anyhow, here's how I've got my clutch set up. I use the original clutch rod that runs across. Now I've welded me a bracket there on the top side of that clutch bracket. That way when I mash it, it's going to pull my clutch. If you'll see, I got, this is my double pulley clutch. Fearless Front has made one of these, and he does his a little bit different, but this is, for this setup, this is how I do mine. I've got one, the spring running up to this side, and it comes down, and this is my pivot point. Comes down, and this is my second pulley. And if you can see, it's twisted like that this way to get the pressure on it. And whenever I mash my clutch pedal, it's going to pull this up, which will release that pressure. So I hope that'll help you out as far as trying to figure out how the clutch system goes. So that's just how I got mine. But this is it's not my ideal. Where I learned that one from was Fearless Front, so all the credit goes to him. Alright guys, we're going to throw this on the end of this video real quick. Ian or Ian Corner or something like that on YouTube, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, suggested that I do my steering a little different because I was going to have to redo it all of it in order for run belts and stuff. So what he suggested, instead of me having to make, weld new tie rod end holders up here on each side, he said I should just leave it like it was and then run one rod going from this side all the way back across to that side, and then just run one single rod here up to my bell crank. And it actually worked. I've just got these little old washers tack welded right here just so this bell crank don't move for right now. But when you turn right, it all steers perfect. Got the perfect acronym and everything. So it's back to normal. I ain't got to worry about recutting everything. And that all clears everything right there because my pulley actually comes down. So thank you, man, for that. It all works. Now this is the end of the video. God bless you. I'm straight up at the woods where I love to stay. It's that country white boy that you love to hate. Pushing them 4-wheel drives cause we love some mud. And when we party we ain't stopping till the sun come up.